This is Mohammed. He works in conservation. He asks, first of all, what are human rights? Human rights are the basic rights and freedoms to which all human beings are entitled. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was signed in 1948. This historic document, as well as other important laws and conventions, form the legal framework for human rights globally. This is John H. Knox. In his function as UN Special Rapporteur for Human Rights and the Environment, he said, "Protection of biodiversity is a human rights issue, as a healthy ecosystem is important to the full enjoyment of a wide range of human rights." If we lose biodiversity, it will have a negative impact on a wide range of human rights, including the rights to food, housing, health, water and sanitation, and culture. Quite a challenge for us working in conservation. So what do we mean when we talk about a human rights-based approach? It's a framework based on universal rights, which aims to transform power relation amongst various actors, empowering people to know and claim their rights. It is the very foundation of good governance of natural resources. It's conservation with justice. One common approach has been conservation largely without people. People are viewed as the problem. Get rid of the people. Then we have conservation including people. This may sound good, but it still suggests that we, the conservation experts, know best. Who is including who? But a human rights-based approach focuses on conservation with and by people. In this approach, people are the solution. So from conservation without people to conservation with and by people. We distinguish rights holders and duty bearers. Rights holders are everyone, for instance, people who can make legitimate claims to land. Duty bearers are states and other actors that are responsible and can be held accountable for the acts or omissions. NGOs like WWF are duty bearers. The first principle is accountability. WWF has complaints mechanisms to receive and respond to concerns raised by stakeholders who may be affected by WWF-supported conservation activities. The second principle is non-discrimination. WWF must never discriminate between men and women, different cultures and belief systems, or any marginalized people. In fact, we have pledged to protect the vulnerable in all that we do. The third principle is participation. Make sure people, including the most vulnerable, are able to participate in decisions concerning conservation on their lands and territories. The last principle is transparency. Communication, openness, and respect are key to our transparency. It is an extra mile to work this way, but at the end of the day, the advantage is that these approaches are much more effective and sustainable for people and nature.